So, I just wanted to kick a little celestial knowledge to you all and talk about this Capricorn season that started today, December 21st, as well as this winter solstice that is upon us. Um, Briefly, if you're not understanding exactly what a winter solstice is, it is the time when the season changes, obviously fall to winter, as well as when the northern hemisphere experiences their shortest day and the southern hemisphere experiences their longest night. It's in a more deeper understanding a time where we are, as people, kind of forced to deal with our darkness and um, find our way through it, as well as basically rehabilitate, rebuild, rejuvenate, reform, you know, our life, what's going on around us with any solstice or any change of events. You know, there comes getting rid of things, becomes removing things, as well as reevaluating how everything is going. So with the Capricorn sun in our horizon, we have to take into effect the energy that Capricorn is going to bring us, which is going to be stability. It's going to bring leadership. It's going to bring independence, as well as I would say more of a mature outlook. It's going to bring a higher mind, a higher knowledge, a deeper wisdom. It's going to be led by your soul self, and you might get a little brash, or I want to say another way, more blunt or more driven to do or respond or act in things in your life. It is a time where we can appreciate coming out of Sagittarius with the freedom and the independence and that breath of fresh air and that, you know, impulsiveness and just that fun Jupiter energy that Sag brings, and go into Capricorn now with a, okay, playtime's over, big boy pants on, what needs to be done. We are taking the time to, I guess, rebuild our foundation in our nest, but not in the sense of locality or physical foundation, but in the sense of a mental grasp on what we need to do next. What are we trying to create or build or, you know, expand on in the upcoming time? You know, we have been, I guess, privileged or forced to handle and see some truths, realities. The facade has been gone, the smoke is cleared, and now that we have, I guess, learned more about who we are, what we want, what we're going to set, we have got rid of the excess baggage or the negative energy or the clutches that seem to be hindering us to a standstill or a point where we seem like there's no progression. We even evaluated over and over and over in our heads or perfected what is our path, what's next, what do we need to do. But now is the time where in Earth, as Capricorn, you're going to have that time to build that foundation, as well as you'll have that, you know, that tribe, that, even the word sense, will have that stubborn quality about us where we won't accept no, where we are looking at our bare necessities around us, our bare rawness and our bare truths. And in that barren state, what else can you do but move forward, build the next step, kind of expand on what lessons we've learned and incorporate it into our path. But we're not being led by anybody but ourselves. This is our chance to find our way through the dark, maneuver our way through our truths and our emotions and our, things that we've brushed aside or might not have truly addressed, or as well as this is our time to see what things really are now that the glitz and glamour is gone, the light's not shining on things the way it should be. It's what it is, we're handling the shadows, we're handling the back end of things. We are grasping the tools and acquiring skills and learning and wisdom and knowledge and experience that is going to allow us to not second guess ourselves, but to live off of that innate knowledge that we have, that higher wisdom. We're going to get past the second guessing ourselves and listening to ourselves. We need to embrace, as this Capricorn season approaches us, we need to embody the traits and characteristics that Capricorn brings and become firm, become sturdy, become resilient in our path, as well as our transformation and our rehabilitation of our mind, our body, our soul. We need to embrace and renew the faith we have in ourselves and listen to our innate wisdom, listen to our higher mind. Stop second guessing. We've been shown the facts, we have lived the lessons, we have been seeing the truth, we have been forced to question, change, relearn, translate, interpret all the things that the past 2-3 years has been showing us, and we have no excuse why we can no longer be of the strength that we're needing to be to, I guess, what we say, lead by our own example and lead by our own path, and or lead by our higher minds, live by our higher minds, and incorporate our higher minds into our daily decisions, our daily, hurdles and lessons that we go through. We're beyond the stages of learning these lessons. We are at the moment of plotting the course that needs to be taken to no longer repeat these lessons, or I guess the Lord will be like, or we're at the point where we need to rectify within ourselves and within our mindset things that we let go hidden or become secondary. Reinforce the results of those lessons, reinforce the conclusion, reinforce the insight, so we can use those as stepping stones to now create the result that we're looking for. This is definitely a more empathetic or emotional building block. It's going to deal with the subdued feelings that we might have suppressed, but it's going to give us this kickstart that we need to make our vision or ideas a reality. We need to be the captain of our own ship at this point. So I am excited to see what this Capricorn season brings, and in my replacing, releasing, and rehabbing my me with this solstice, I hope that I can be a word of, or point of reason, or a voice of sanity to somebody else.